Am I intimidating?
It's okay. You can laugh. I laughed after I said that.
Are you frightened? I feel as if you should be. Since we're getting very close to Halloween, I figured I should probably tell you a very, very scary story. Did you know that the first dark and stormy night was conjured up by the English Victorian novelist, playwright, and politician who rejoiced in the name of Sir Edward George Earl Bulwer Lytton, 1st Baron Lytton? It has become synonymous with the Victorian melodramatic style. The first one that used it was Bulwer Lytton's own florid pre-contest attempt in his novel Paul Clifford in 1830, and it began like this. It was a dark and stormy night. The rain fell in torrents, except at occasional intervals when it was checked by a violent gust of wind which swept up the streets, for it is in London that our scene lies, rattling along the housetops and fiercely agitating the scanty flame of the lamps that struggled against the darkness. And now mostly it was used with the Peanuts, because you know Snoopy always starts like a dark and stormy night. So I thought that was interesting. I got this from phrases.org.uk. I'm citing my sources. The first jack-o'-lanterns were actually made from turnips. Halloween is the second highest grossing commercial holiday after Christmas. The word witch comes from the Old English wicke, meaning wise woman. In fact, Wiccan were highly respected people at one time. According to popular belief, witches held one of their two main meetings, or sabbats, on Halloween night. Samhainophobia is the fear of Halloween. 50% of kids prefer to receive chocolate candy for Halloween, compared with 24% who prefer non-chocolate candy and 10% who prefer gum. The owl is a popular Halloween image. In medieval Europe, owls were thought to be witches, and to hear an owl's call meant someone was about to die. According to Irish legend, jack-o'-lanterns are named after a stingy old man named Jack, who, because he tricked the devil several times, was forbidden entrance into both heaven and hell. He was condemned to wander the earth, waving his lantern to lead people away from their paths. The largest pumpkin ever measured was grown by Norm Craven, who broke the world record in 1993 with an 836-pound pumpkin. Oh my goodness. Trick-or-treating evolved from the ancient Celtic tradition of putting out treats and food to placate spirits who roamed the streets of Samhain, a sacred festival that marked the end of the Celtic calendar year. The first known mention of trick-or-treating in print in North America occurred in 1927 in Blackie, Alberta, Canada. Black and orange are typically associated with Halloween. Orange is a symbol of strength and endurance, and along with brown and gold stands for the harvest and autumn. Black is typically a symbol of death and darkness and acts as a reminder that Halloween once was a festival that marked the boundaries between life and death. Ireland is typically believed to be the birthplace of Halloween. They're linked in the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, a precursor to Halloween, and later to witches. Cats have a permanent place in Halloween folklore. During the ancient celebration of Samhain, Druids were said to throw cats into a fire, often in wicker cages, as part of divination proceedings. Because Protestant England did not believe in Catholic saints, the rituals traditionally associated with Hallowmas, or Halloween, became associated with Guy Fawkes Night. England declared November 5th Guy Fawkes Night, remember the 5th of November, to commemorate the capture and execution of Guy Fawkes, who co-conspired to blow up the Parliament in 1605 in order to restore Catholic king. Tingsha, or the Lantern Festival, is one Halloween festival that in China. Lanterns shaped like dragons and other animals are hung around houses and streets to help guide the spirits back to their earthly homes. To honor their deceased loved ones, family members leave food and water by the portraits of their ancestors. In many countries such as France and Australia, Halloween is seen as an unwanted and overly commercial American influence. So I hope you've learned about Halloween. I know you don't care for history much, but I found some of it interesting. I'm going to make you another video too, I think. I feel like painting, so I'll work on some painting. But yeah, you will see later. Lovely. It's kind of weird not have made a Merlin video for you, but since I guess we watched together, there's not much of a point. Oh, I was thinking about watching it by myself, and then making comments. On Tumblr, I have been reading a lot about like how people think if you watch it. through the eyes of thinking that Arthur already knows about Merlin, and you look at his reactions, it's a lot more telling. So I want to keep that theory as that Arthur knows already, but I doubt that's true. I don't know. So I'm gonna finish my video. Okay, I love you. Bye. Hi, Krista. How are you? I'm using some of my effects because they're amusing. I don't know how well this guy is doing though. I was liking her. Can you smile? Smile. But maybe I can do the cat. The cat's kind of freaky. I'm a velociraptor. Hurrah. I'm Penelope. Hello. How are you doing? I'm a cyborg. Yep, there we go. It's so touchy. I don't know.